I wanted to turn to something that you said about your great great grandfather,
Yeah.
and how you said that he went out looking for another religion, but
Yeah.
he found a relationship
Yes.
with God.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's an interesting way of putting it that I think a lot of people might not even be aware of. Like,
Mm-hmm.
what does that even mean? It's
Yeah.
like it's not a religion, but it's a relationship. Like,
Yeah.
what is that? Can you expand on that just for people that don't even understand what that is even referring to?
Yeah. So like some people they don't understand that Christianity is not religion, it's a relationship. For example, um a religion tells you to do this, this, this and this and then God will accept you. But Christianity is the other way around. Christianity tells you that Jesus did this, this and this and this. Because Jesus did that, that and this and this, you are accepted and you have to believe that. And for example, in religion, um, they would tell you you have to be baptized in order to be saved. You have to go to church in order to be saved. You have to give money to the offering in order to be saved, or you have to take a trip to a certain place in order to be saved. You have to pray facing a certain place to be in order to be saved or to have marriage with God.
Mhm.
But in a relationship, is because a relationship of a Christianity is it's initiated by God. He says, okay, God sent His Son Jesus Christ to go die on the cross to pay for your sin. His Son Jesus Christ lived a perfect life which you could never live, and so in your behalf, and He was killed on your behalf, and He rose again on your behalf. It says, if you believe that that righteousness is imputed in on your behalf, or it's accounted for you. Now if you believe that, you are saved. So it's not religion says you have to do this. Religion, as someone said, it says it's done. And
Mhm.
so religion is do, relationship with Christ is done. So
Mhm.
that's the huge difference, as some
Mhm.
people have boiled down. So
Mhm.
my great grandfather Kabwa Nduru Kabwa, the religion that he was practicing was very dark stuff. So he would speak with demons, and then he would make deals with them, and it
Mhm.
says, "You do this, we'll protect your house, or protect your home."
Mhm.
Having a large family, obviously, he had to do that, but it was so overwhelming, and they were so demanding, and literally people would die. And then
Mhm.
it says, well, you have to do this within 18 hours. And sometimes they would find the cow that they were looking for, but it was the wrong cow because it didn't have the right spots on. Or
Okay.
it was the rooster, but the rooster was still too young. So some of his kids would get a headache, and within an hour they'll die. So
Hmm.
that was way too demanding. It says, okay, I cannot be doing this anymore. I need something different. And he didn't know where
Mhm.
to turn to, but it just so happened during that time in that village there was a missionary named
Yeah.
Billy, and he came from the States, and he went and he preached the gospel, and he left the religion. He received a person, Jesus
Mhm.
Christ, as his personal savior.
It's crazy
Yeah.
how, yeah, again, just going back to the timing and coincidence, and
Yeah.
sometimes things happen and what we think is coincidence, but
Yeah.
just in that moment when your great great grandfather, when he needed, when he was seeking and he
Mhm.
was willing, again, back to
Yeah.
the thing of seeking,
Yeah.
ask and you
Yeah,
shall
yeah,
receive. He was seeking,
yeah.
and
Yeah.
just coincidentally, there happened to be a missionary there that
Mhm.
was spreading the word, spreading the
Yeah.
gospel, and
Yeah.
there you go. You don't know
Yeah.
how that's gonna turn out.
And yeah, so for example, he doesn't know that I'm alive now because he passed away before uh, I was born. But just that decision that he took, it had such a huge domino effect to us, even maybe to my kids later on. You never know, just a small decision.
Mhm.
So in life, the small decision by the providence of God that we make, man, they have a huge impact not only now but in the future
Mhm.
as
Mhm.
well.